Hello, everyone. You have reached it. Emergency Management Made Easy with Lauren. Class number 47. Those who are new, grab a pad and a pencil in case you want to take notes with an understanding that whatever you may miss, you can always go back and watch this video and all of the videos again and again while you are strengthening your notes. And people who've been with me a while, they already know this. Pencils up. Class number 47 in the series, and with the short, it's really 48. Hopefully you've seen the short at least once. This series title is Sexual Assault and Student Safety. Totally different. But I have the feeling this is spring break. You need this information. You're at home and you might have the time to watch it. And I hope you do. And the seniors as well. So let's talk about students on college campuses, in parochial schools, private and public schools, all at the senior high school level. Getting ready to graduate. Homeschooling. Students who are homeschooled can also benefit from this presentation. Homeschoolers especially should pay close attention to college safety mistakes. Physical safety in the home and 911 emergency procedures is a given and reinforced at home. However, personal safety and boundaries at the college level can be challenging. And at home, teaching about safe, unsafe touches, body autonomy, and no touch zones are encouraged in the homeschooler world. Some studies have found that homeschooled students may struggle to maintain existing moral beliefs when exposed to college social norms regarding drinking, drug use, or sexual behavior. Digital and internal safety education is for all ages. Newly enrolled college students, both male and female students, want to fit in and make new friends. Peer pressure and social norms are issues and the cause of ignored risk factors on all campuses. We all have the same issues. The transition from adolescence to independence with less parental supervision increases opportunities for social engagement and mistakes. Social isolation and loneliness are factors of transitioning. Students' complex campus life can lead to feelings of isolation and being overwhelmed. Loneliness is a common initial experience as students move away from their primary support structures. All students. Newly enrolled freshmen often trust strangers and are taken advantage of. Most campuses are committed to ensuring safe and secure environments for students. In addition, they are continually assessing how they can improve life for those living, learning, and working and visiting within the community. Having college community members actively engage in prevention and preparedness is essential. So how do we achieve these goals? I really want to help. Greek life pros and cons. For those who don't know, who haven't heard, here is some research. Fraternities and sororities offer members significant benefits that include enhanced academic support, leadership development and skills, opportunities for networking, and a strong sense of community. Members often experience higher grade point averages, GPAs, with increased retention rates and better job placement, and especially lifelong friendships and philanthropic involvement. That's something you can be proud of. While these organizations offer many benefits, it is important to note that according to bestcolleges.com, points out individual experiences may vary depending on the chapter, and issues like hazing or binge drinking can be prevalent, making it important research for specific organizations. Many first-year students enter college having already decided they want to join a fraternity or sorority. Alternatively, some students may be considering Greek life, but are wondering if it's actually worth it or are wary of the negative stereotypes associated with it. Fraternities and sororities are often associated with hazing and alcohol abuse. This is a common deterrent for many students. Social engagement and sexual assault. Let's go there. It's time to go there. Substance use among college students is not only a health issue. The use of alcohol consumption and binge drinking can be a risk factor for individuals. Alcohol is the most commonly abused of consumption. Alcohol and drug use are heavily linked to higher risks of sexual assault, both experiencing and committing sexual assault primarily against college women. Ladies. Research, according to Basile, 2014, the National Incident Reporting System, and according to 2019 data from the Youth Risk Behavior Survey, 10.8% of U.S. high school students reported experiencing sexual violence, with 50% of cases perpetuated by someone they weren't dating. DeGue, 2014, additional research is needed to develop and test sexual violence prevention programs for high school youth. Second, the implementation of various types of sexual violence prevention efforts have been siloed, with limited integration of sexual norms and bystander intervention approaches for boys and men with risk reduction, and resistance education programming for girls and women, as well as bystander intervention training for all members of the community. What do you see? If you see something, what? Do something or say something. That's what I call bystander intervention. Substance use among college students. Pencils up for those who need it. Substance use among college students is a significant public health issue in the United States, with studies indicating that nearly half, 46 to 49% of college students meet the criteria for at least one substance use disorder, SUD, substance use disorder. During their time in college, while college was historically considered a protective factor, student trends show that full-time college students often have higher rates of alcohol consumption and binge drinking compared to their non-college peers. Prevalence and patterns of use. Pencils up. This is interesting. Alcohol is the most commonly abused substance. 50 to 60% of full-time college students report alcohol consumption regularly, with 30 to 40% engage in binge drinking. Marijuana Use has increased, with daily use nearly doubling between 2007 and 2014. In 2023, around 39.5% of college students reported using marijuana. In many states, it is now legalized in 2026. Prescription stimulants. Non-medical use of stimulants like Adderall for cognitive enhancement. This has approximately 9.9% annual prevalence. Female students are twice as likely as their non-college peers to misuse drugs. Among 19 to 20-year-olds, LSD, MDMA, synthetic drugs, is a Schedule I substance under the Controlled Substance Act, which means that the DEA has determined that it has no medical benefit and a high potential for abuse. And that's the Drug Enforcement Agency at the federal level, DEA. Mescaline, ecstasy, or Molly, as it's called, and cocaine are also prevalent, with hallucinogen using rising in recent years. It's increasing. Risk factors specific to college. Peer pressure, social norms, perceived peer acceptance, and overstimulation of peer use significantly drive consumption. Academic stress. High pressure environments lead students to use substances as a coping mechanism, including stimulants for studying and depressants for sleep. Independence. The transition from adolescence to independence with less parental supervision increases opportunities for experimentation. And I'm going to say on all levels. Consequences of substance abuse. There are consequences of substance use. Academic, meaning lower grade point averages, lower grades, an increase in absenteeism, and potential higher dropout rates. Health issues like drinking can cause alcoholic poisoning. Alcohol poisoning, with over 1,500 students ages 18 to 24 dying annually from alcohol-related injuries. Sexual assault, alcohol, and drug use are heavily linked to a higher risk of committing or experiencing sexual assault, with 1 in 5 college women experiencing sexual assault. Treatment and intervention. Unfortunately, despite the high prevalence of substance use disorders, less than 5% of college students with a SUD, substance use disorder, receive treatment. Barriers may include perceived stigma, lack of awareness of resources, and fears about confidentiality. Walking and safety practices tailored for all females. Walking is a great form of exercise and an opportunity to unwind and connect with your surroundings. Ensuring safety for walking is important, especially in urban or secluded areas. Please consider this safety guidance. 1. Plan your route. Familiarize yourself with the area. Choose well-lit, populated routes, especially if you're walking alone. Avoid shortcuts through alleys or poor lit paths, as these can increase vulnerability. Check online for parks that have higher crime areas and plan around those areas. Avoid them, especially during evening hours. Stick to well-trafficked paths where you're more likely to encounter assistance if needed. There was a Towson student a couple of years ago. I live in Maryland. And she got off work and she took a shortcut through an alley. and was assaulted. I wondered, why didn't she call for an Uber? Maybe she didn't have the money. I do not know. Or why didn't someone walk with her? Maybe even part the way. I do not know. I think primarily she felt safe. I didn't know what state she was from or what community, but she felt that she could just walk back to the campus from her job. And it was in the evening hours when she got off from work. 2, change walking times, bettering the times of day you walk to avoid predictable routines. This reduces the likelihood of being targeted by individuals monitoring regular schedules. Vary your speed and change directions. 3, stay aware and maintain situational awareness throughout your walk. Keep your senses alert and avoid distractions like excessive phone use or wearing headphones at high volumes. Stay alert and avoid being targeted by not being distracted by texting, social media, or music. And if you must use your phone, step aside and stand with your back against a wall or car. Awareness of your surroundings allows you to react swiftly to any potential threat. If you use AirPods, ensure your volume is low enough to hear what's going on around you at all times. Also carry essentials like a fully charged phone, identification and emergency contact information. Consider carrying a personal safety alarm, a keychain alarm. I have one. Carry pepper spray or gel in an accessible spot, not buried in a bag, and ensure you know how to use it. Or a whistle that can attract attention in case of danger. Carrying mace can provide added protection and peace of mind. In addition, secure belongings and keep your bags secure and don't carry too many items on your walk to maintain freedom of movement. 4, what to do if you feel watched. Do not turn your back completely. Walk and change direction or cross the street to create distance. Enter a public place immediately. If you feel immediate danger, do not hesitate to make noise or call campus security, police, 911. It all depends on where you are at the time. 5, use safety apps, Noon Light, Be Safe, or on my Apple phone, Find My. And you can have a person monitor your comings and goings. Inform others. Let a friend, roommate, or family member know your planned route and expected arrival time. Trust your gut. If a street or area feels unsafe, change your route. Immediately do it. Be visible, walk on sidewalks, and face oncoming traffic so you can see vehicles approaching. 7, walk with a companion or in groups, especially in secluded or unfamiliar or dark areas. There is safety in numbers, and having someone with you can deter potential attackers. 8, self-defense. Equip yourself with self-defense knowledge techniques. Many communities offer self-defense classes that are tailored for women. Focus on practical skills to protect yourself if confronted. Stay hydrated. Carry water, especially during walks in hot weather. Dehydration can affect your alertness and ability to react quickly to potential hazards. 9, be visible. Wear bright, reflective clothing, especially if walking during low light hours. This makes your walk and you more visible to drivers and passerbys, reducing the risk of accidents or unwanted attention. 10. Walk with confidence. Maintain a good posture, a quick pace, and an aware presence. 11. Identify safe places. Take notes of public spaces that like shops, restaurants, or libraries along your route where you can stop if you feel uncomfortable or unsafe. Now, the freshman 5. Let me get some water. The freshman 5. I have 2 bonuses for you. So, before I do, are you ready for the freshman 5? Get to know the campus. You're new there. Get to know the place. Locate where emergency contacts, phones are, and map out the safest routes to all classes. You'll want to use well-lit walkways at nighttime and avoid walking through areas where there are shrubs, trees, or buildings. It could potentially hide a thief or an assailant. 2. Make sure people know where you are. This includes family and close friends are aware of your daily routine. Provide your parents with a copy of your class schedule. Before you go out, let someone know where you are going and who you are going with, and when you are expected to return to your dorm or off-campus housing. Find your campus resources, especially safety resources and programs for students. This may include 24-hour escort services, counseling centers, and self-defense classes, and more. 4. Lock your doors and make it a habit. This is essential in ensuring your safety. This will keep intruders out and check your valuables. Also, lock your car. And if you live off campus, invest in a good alarm system. Be aware and smart regarding social media, public tweets, and status updates about your daily experiences. It isn't wise. Unfortunately, criminals are beginning to exploit Facebook, Twitter, and other social media services to target homes for burglary and commit other illegal acts. You should avoid posting live updates about any vacation or trips you're taking or when you'll be off campus for spring break, like you probably are now. Be sure to adjust your privacy settings to limit the amount of personal information you share with others. Sounds like good information, doesn't it? But I have a bonus. I have a bonus for the ladies. You might want to do pencils up, ladies. It's up to you. Are you ready? Dear ladies, from Lauren Holly Allen. You don't really know someone until you hire them, fire them, marry them, or tell them no. The longer you look, the more you'll see. Take your time. Get to know people. A hug is not a marriage proposal. His music reveals his philosophy. His talk reveals who he honors. His friends reveals his trust. I'm going to add and values. I think I'll add that. Give him an opportunity. Not your heart. An opportunity to know you. To verify his integrity. To invest in you. Give him time. And an opportunity. Does he really love you or it? It's a question. Ask many questions. Who trained him? His training. His goals. His history. His mentors. And his fear of God, or whoever his divinity may be. So that ends Emergency Management Made Easy with Lauren this week, with a focus on students from all backgrounds. And I hope this helps you if you are new to the campus, or just you're going to go back, you're going to start school a little later. The information provided may be a little different. I don't know, but hopefully this will give you some insight as to how you can govern yourself as a new student, as a freshman on campus. Or if this is your second semester, there might be information that you missed along the way. You can ask questions. I'm on YouTube, and they have a specific area in which you can contact me and ask any questions you want. Or you can email me at preparebeforeithappens@outlook.com. For organizations, we can do FaceTime together. We can do Zoom together. If you want a consultation, there are many ways. We can do a phone call. There will be a charge, but a minimal charge. I've been doing this now since May of 2025. I'm not rich yet. I am providing this resource once a week. I post information that will help you to govern yourself in life, to protect yourself in your safety. This is what I do. So if you need consultation, don't hesitate to call me for a Zoom call or whatever you may need. I'll work it out. Preparebeforeithappens@outlook.com. I will see you not next week, because according to the date, next week is Easter week. I will post another video around the second week of April. But you have 47 videos to watch. So hopefully you won't be bored. And hopefully you won't miss me too much. And I will see you very soon, week after next.